Okay, this is Silhouettes. Playing Silhouettes. That's a new opponent. Some Nimzo action. Yeah.
Check.
Yeah, the good old Saemisch. In my recent match against Grandmaster Niklas Huschenbeth, I had a very nice attacking win with the Saemisch, but I also lost one game pretty miserably. So that opening has again proved that it is no good for drawing, but it's pretty good for fighting games. Okay, I'm surprised that Mr. Silhouettes here allowed the pin. As we have seen in numerous of my games, this is not a great idea to allow the pin. Here he's got knight bd7 though. That's a little bit different than with the knights stuck on a5. So let's close the position. And here I'm maintaining the pin, I guess, even though bishop e3 has its points. But maintaining the pin is I think, okay. So I will go g4, absolutely. Wow. This is not an uncommon idea in general, but I don't believe in this, that this should be good in this particular situation. I can also bring the knight to f5 under pretty favorable circumstances. Just wonder. Let's start with this. After knight f4, that's interesting. I think even knight g3 is a an interesting idea. I'll go for that without thinking too much. Knight g2, knight f4, knight f5. I mean, if that's not good for white, something is entirely wrong with my perception of chess. Oh, what wrong is, I didn't see that, but still I don't believe this for black. It should be pretty dangerous. Wow. Okay. Can also go to e3. It's kind of debatable what's better actually. If I take here, nah, this is just good actually. Yes. Where is he going? There. Okay. Queen e1, king h7. Come on, that's tough to believe here. Where is he going? If I play king e2, king h7, queen h1, then rook g8 or something, I can take d6 if I like. Why not to f2 actually? Yeah, let's go to f2. I mean, of course, I probably could have played better earlier. But anyway. Need the rook on h1, that would help. Maybe still here and then rook h1. Unfortunately, I'm not threatening a discovery with the bishop. At least I don't see one. Okay, knight g3 now wins the exchange back, but is that helping? I have to take with a king as well. That's not so great, but anyway. My main issue is that I'm spending just far too much time here.
Check.
I guess queen g6. Yeah, anyway. Ah, what a shame. That position was so good, yeah, after like move 15. Yeah, this is just bad now. I really don't like it if they get away with stuff like that. Yeah, knight f4 is coming. Nothing to do. So
White resigns.
It's kind of sick, really.
Check.
Yeah, g5 is terrible. It's just a terrible move. I mean, I don't have to play this kind of I don't have to play this in the sharp way. I can just play stuff like that. I'm just clearly better. But I thought that this is better. I just didn't see that he can take h4. But this should also be good for white. I mean, that can absolutely impossible be. That it can never be good for black. With two passive pieces, the queen has no squares. So okay, how does the comp kill this? King f2. So I'm right here. And now queen h1. Yeah, queen h1 just wins, basically. No, it's not win, it doesn't win. But it's better for white. Rook g8, bishop e7. Okay, so... Yeah, but I mean, it's not easy at all. Bishop c2 for bishop a4. Activating this. Very strong move. This is the engine line. Yeah, black's pretty much falling apart here. So this was the point here. I was seeing that here I have good chances to get the exchange back, but that doesn't really help me. Queen c1 is still much better for white. Don't quite understand why though. Sorry. Okay, I'm covering the rook, of course, yeah. And if he goes here, what is then? Bishop g3 wins. Okay. Because I can just take. Yeah, there's mate on h6. Yeah, so I should have just played this normal move here. I mean, I did, but I... What? Yeah,
check.
Now I'm just worse. Yeah. It's always a bit tough to come back if you really feel like you spoiled a very, very nice position, which definitely is true. It's the same story all over again. They get into that pin and then moves like g5 are played, which is just, it's not playable really. Maybe I shouldn't try to punish those kind of moves so directly, because normal moves are completely okay here. I mean, something like if we look at like h4 here and knight g3, I mean it's an interesting try, but I can, if I take, I mean black is just in terrible shape, something like that, and a normal move like this. He just has a weak king, and this square is bad. The bishop is on b7. This is already more than 1 pawn plus, if you ask Stockfish. And yeah, I don't need an engine to see that. So I shouldn't have tried this fancy stuff. I mean, I simply didn't pay any attention that h4 is hanging. I mean, I committed the same sin that my opponents do all the time, like playing instantly in complicated positions. I should have, yeah, took a time out there to avoid that. The engine now that I have let it run actually likes my move. It wants to go here and gives white a clear advantage, because this now is winning, in fact. Yeah, well, it's a bit of a difference if the king is on f1 or on e2, because now I much quicker get stuff over to the king side. Something like that. Yeah, that looks awful. Yeah, I played the opening too quickly. Okay, thanks for watching.